Have you ever had the experience of moving only to realize you are actually stationary? Perhaps you have noticed this illusion while sitting in a motionless train while another speeds past. The subjective perception of motion, real or imaginary, is called vection. My name is Géraldine Fauville, assistant professor at the University of Gothenburg in Sweden. In 2020, as a postdoctoral researcher at the Virtual Human Interaction Lab at Stanford University, I led the first study on aquatic virtual reality. Partnered with Ballast Technology, we sought to better understand the combined effect of physical immersion in water and visual immersion in a VR activity, a pairing we have coined double immersion. We were interested in the impact of this double immersion on vection and motion sickness. The VR experience was a 5-minute-long drift dive at a virtual speed of about 1.7 meters per second, displaced on a customized Samsung Galaxy S8. The 38 participants were randomly assigned to one of the two conditions. In the ground condition, the participant watched the VR activity while standing outside of the pool. In the water condition, the participant watched the VR activity while floating in the pool. The participants were tethered to the bottom of the pool during the activity, preventing them from drifting away. We measured vection through a perceived body displacement technique known as egocentric distance estimation. Upon their arrival, participants were asked which unit of length they were most comfortable with, meters or yards. Then the researcher presented the participants with a ruler of 1 meter or 1 yard, depending on their previous choice, and instructed them to look at the ruler for 5 seconds. At the end of the VR activity, before removing the headset, the researcher asked the participants in both conditions to estimate, in the unit of length they selected earlier, how far away they thought they were currently standing from where they started the VR activity. The well-established simulator sickness questionnaire was used to measure motion sickness through 16 questions surveying the occurrence of motion sickness symptoms such as nausea, eye strain, and sweating. The results showed a significant difference in vection. When asked how far they were from their initial position, on average, the participant on the ground thought they had moved less than half a meter, while the participants in the water thought they were almost 3 meters away from their starting point. These findings echoed the experience of the participants in the water condition who were stunned when they realized they had not moved. For motion sickness, we did not observe any significant difference. We argue that the simulator sickness questionnaire that has been widely used in research might not be appropriate for the aquatic environment. For example, questions surveying sweating as a symptom of motion sickness do not work in water. In conclusion, this paper provides the first tested method to study VR while immersed in water. We present the first results on the impact of being immersed in water on vection and discuss many new research questions to investigate. Finally, this study discusses the appropriate measurement tools that researchers will need in order to study this double immersion. You can read the full study entitled "The Effect of Water Immersion on Vection in Virtual Reality" in the journal Scientific Reports. If you are interested in knowing more about this study, feel free to contact me via email or on Twitter.